Hello Aquarius and welcome back to my channel, or if you're joining me for the very first time, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Liam from Luna's Tarot and Guidance, and all my information is in the description box below. So Aquarius, welcome to January 2022's Tarotscope. So Aquarius, it's a new year, a new sort of start, and hopefully some new beginnings for us all, hey? What I've decided to do, Aquarius, is I'm going to change things up a little bit. I used to do like a little 6-card spread, but I thought, you know, new year, let's do some new things. So I'm going to be using the Celtic cross spread, which I normally use for sort of like my personal readings. So bear with me, Aquarius, and let's see what is in store for you for January 2022. I hope you've all had an amazing festive period and you've enjoyed it to the best of your abilities that you're able to. So let's have a little look. So this is a collective general energy reading for Aquarius for the month of January 2022. So Aquarius, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Please send back into the universe what doesn't resonate with you. Quite a powerful reading, Aquarius. So, of course. Right, so Aquarius, your energies that have come out for this month, your current energy, we have got the King of Swords crossed with the Three of Pentacles. So to me, this sort of says that you're going to be having to take sort of a little bit of charge, a little bit of sort of authority, and maybe you're going to be having to use sort of your mind and sort of really sort of be quite quick-witted with sort of things. And I feel that this is something that you're having to show sort of like a little bit of commitment to, or a little bit of dedication, or this was something that you once used to show sort of dedication and commitment to, that you're going to have to sort of be quite strong and bold in the situation. But I just feel that at the minute it's this form of commitment that is actually crossing you and is stopping you sort of from pursuing your journey, so to speak. It's like this bond or something that's like keeping you sort of together, that, you know, there's maybe been a bit of teamwork in, but for me it's about you sort of having to step up and take a little bit of authority, a little bit of charge over the situation. And I feel that this is probably something that you're going to have to do sort of quite from the mind. You know, when we look at the sort of swords energy, it's very much about sort of using the mind and the air energy and the air element. So yeah, use your sort of your knowledge, use your skill when it comes to dealing with this situation, because above you, you know, for some reason we've got the star, of course, but it's like you're feeling a little bit exposed bare, and especially when we've got the tower that sort of come from this energy, you know, they sort of fall right after each other. It's like although you've been through this chaotic sort of energy or this chaotic situation that maybe you didn't see coming, and you know what, maybe it's knocked you out of your golden tower and maybe things feel a little bit up in the air, but this is where you're going to have to show this sort of dedication. You're going to have to sort of allow yourself to sort of be exposed to this situation a little bit. But it's also telling me not to give up on sort of your hopes, your dreams and your wishes and sort of your plans, because I feel that this is probably what it is, that, you know, you're sort of trying to fulfill these, but there's this chaotic energy that you've just got to show a little bit of sort of commitment over. You've got to show a bit of dedication. You've got to be a little bit harsh, a little bit sharp. All right. And maybe you do feel that you're sort of feeling a little bit sort of vulnerable at the minute. But listen, your hopes, your dreams, your plans, they will sort of come in eventually, but you're going to have to show a little bit of boldness. All right. And use your mind sort of like skillfully and use it to your sort of the best of your abilities. As we come beneath you, we've got the Lovers. All right. So to me, this really sort of says, look, this is about you having to make a sort of a choice as well. as we're looking at this sort of energy, it's almost like, you know, you're going to be having to make a choice to something that's right for your heart and something that's really going to fulfill sort of like those sort of soul desires, and sort of making like wise, good choices and sort of healthy, happy choices that are going to help you progress. Because I feel that this energy here has been blocking you, and for some reason this dedication and this commitment that you've sort of come from has been chaotic, but now it's like time to show a little bit of severance, you know, like, and it may be making you feel a little bit exposed and a little bit bare, but you know, I feel that beneath you the choices will eventually come, and you know, these are making good choices, and you don't sort of see maybe the good choices coming out at the minute, but eventually they're there. All right, you know, these are both in the upright position. This is a lovely reading, and as we go into sort of like the rest of the cards, it's just amazing, absolutely amazing. All right, so we have got the Page of Swords in reverse. So what this is sort of saying to me is that I feel that maybe this energy gets your back up quite a bit, and this sort of makes you sort of feel quite on edge and quite on sort of like guard. What this is really sort of saying to me is, look, drop it. All right, listen, I know this has been sort of like a chaotic energy, but if it's not serving you and it's not doing you sort of the correct sort of energy, you're going to have to take that charge and take that authority and use sort of your quick wit. Don't be sort of too naive to sort of swing your sword too sort of soon. All right, let it sort of go. Don't be too sharp, don't be too quick with it. All right, don't be too cutting. Use that knowledge wisely to outcome this situation, because I really do feel that you can overcome this situation, and actually it's going to be quite a victorious situation for you to overcome. There's going to be some good end results from this. Because as we then look into sort of the rest of your cards going up here, for your advice card, we have got the Six of Wands. So listen, this sort of says, look, I feel that you can take a victory over this situation. All right. And I feel that by you making some sort of bold choices and sort of going from the mind, sort of using your wit, using your sort of skill, and like I said, using that correctly, you're actually going to be really victorious over this situation in bringing in sort of like what it is that you want to achieve from this by making these choices. And actually, this is, I feel, going to be quite a positive situation for you, a really sort of positive going forward, and bringing in sort of a lot of stability and sort of contentment and calmness. Because as we go into your sort of home and environment card, we've got the King of Pentacles. So this sort of really sort of says to me, look, I feel that this is, you know, things are going to start to feel a little bit stable, or things this month are feeling quite stable for you, and you're feeling quite sort of grounded and secure within sort of the home environment. But this whole energy here is what sort of throws you off. All right, it's like within the home sort of life, this is sort of grounded. It feels like this is like a completely separate energy or entity that's sort of away from sort of like the home. It's like this is like a past situation that you've had to sort of deal with, or a past commitment that you once had that you're still dealing with, and you've got to see that severance too. But at the minute, like I said, it's like you're feeling bold, you're feeling proud, you're sort of proud of like your material goods, what you've achieved, what it is that you're bringing in. You know, it's like, this is what I've worked for. This is, look at what I've got. I'm proud of this, and so you should be. Maybe that's from where you've come from to where you are now. In your fears and anxieties section, we have got the Emperor. So it's like, to me, this sort of feels that you're maybe a little bit scared of your own sort of authority, and you're scared of taking charge of the situation, or there's been someone in the situation that you've got a little bit of fear of. Someone who's quite bold, quite proud, quite demanding, probably quite cold, you know, someone who knows how to sort of lay the law down. But maybe this is you as well, Aquarius. Maybe this is you feeling a little bit scared of your own power. Maybe you know your power, and you know sort of like your boldness, and this is why you're scared to make, or you know, this is why this bit of advice has come out, that not to be sort of too quick in sort of what it is that you're severing. Like I said, it's like make those wise decisions and wise choices first before you swing your sort of sword, because you sort of know your power and you know sort of how hard it can swing. And then as we look into your final outcome card, we have got the Queen of Pentacles, Aquarius. So it's a lovely energy. So what this really sort of says to me, you know, everything as we look up here is about you gaining power, stepping into yourself, and then, you know, finally achieving those tangible goods that it is that you sort of really want. You know, it's like it's within reach, and I feel that it's probably going to come within reach quite soon, but you're just going to have to keep working towards it, all right? And allow yourself to be exposed and sort of allow yourself to sort of feel a little bit vulnerable in this situation, because maybe you do feel a bit vulnerable. Maybe it's something you've been having to deal with sort of very much by yourself. But the outcome, you know, to me, having the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you're going to achieve that good. You're going to achieve the sort of either the getting rid of this chaotic energy or getting rid of this sort of commitment and this dedication that once was sort of serving you. An interesting reading, very interesting. I've actually really enjoyed this reading, Aquarius. It's quite a transformational period for you, and quite very much you stepping into your own power and taking charge of where it is that you're going and achieving those things that you want to achieve. You know, everything by the looks here is on your sort of side. So you just need to keep going forward and go forward, sort of, like I said, using your mind and using your sort of skill, but not using it too quickly, all right? Make wise and bold choices, all right? Don't be too naive in the situation, sort of, like I said, swinging your sword too quick, chucking it out there, okay? So Aquarius, thank you very much. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure to be able to read for you. I hope you have enjoyed your reading. If you have, it would be lovely if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel. Also hit the notification bell so you get a notification each time these readings go live. Also, Aquarius, go and check out my other social media platforms. I am also on TikTok. I am also on Facebook and Instagram. And there is plenty of other content for you to go and view over there throughout the rest of the month. It's been a pleasure to read for you. Like I said, please join me for February's reading, and hopefully I will see you then. Take care for now, Aquarius, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.